Let's get the show started, shall we?
Live from BC Children's Hospital in Vancouver, it's the 29th Annual Miracle Weekend.
Yes, welcome inside BC Children's Hospital. You know, this place serves 1 million children living in BC and the Yukon. They treat the severely ill kids, of course, but they also take care of all those smaller things like the bad ear infection that happens at 2:30 in the morning or a broken elbow.
Those things can feel like big things to little people,
For sure.
I'm sure. So for the next 4 hours, all day tomorrow, we will give you an insight into so many heroic stories and how this hospital is such an important place to many families around beautiful British Columbia.
We have outside here, this is a group I know very well as well from past years, Jeff Hanman from Mining for Miracles. Hello, Jeff.
Hello, Mark. Great to be here.
Great to see you all again. Now, we've all been strategically lined up to reveal a number in a few minutes. But, Jeff, tell me about Mining for Miracles. What's it all about?
Well, Mining for Miracles really brings together the thousands of women and men who work in the mining industry, and every year they do a tremendous job leading up to this day to raise literally thousands of dollars to support children in this province.
Yes, and you've done it for a long time for us. We have a little video running. We're going to talk maybe a bit about some of the things you did to raise that money this year, Jeff.
So one of our marquee fundraisers is actually a pie throw.
I know.
Which is a lot of fun, and it brings together leaders from across the mining industry who every year come to the art gallery in downtown Vancouver and literally take a pie in the face to support BC kids.
They do, and they take it well, don't they?
They certainly do.
Now, apparently you had Wayne Cox hosting. Did he get a pie in the face this year or not?
Wayne did not get a pie this year, but he actually had quite a full beard on for pie throw this year, so we were hoping that we might have been able to pie him, but it didn't work out this year.
How about Barry DeLay last year?
Barry has also been a great host over the years for us.
Very nice. Yeah, I think we have the video running. Again, some of the things they've been doing through the year.
You ready?
5-year-old Collins Doran of Prince George has faced many health challenges since birth, but no one could diagnose her illness until a year ago. That's when her family finally got some answers, thanks to Mining for Miracles. Mining is one of the top industries in the province, and the women and men who work in mining all over BC have a long, proud history of supporting BC Children's Hospital. Since 1988, Mining for Miracles has raised more than $25 million in support of BC's sick and injured kids.
2, 1,
The annual Celebrity Pie Throw is one way that Mining for Miracles raises money for the hospital. The committee also hosts a fishing tournament, runs a diamond draw, and takes part in Jeans Day and the Slow Pitch Tournament. 100% of the funds go towards innovative new projects at BC Children's Hospital. Most recently, Mining for Miracles funded the Causes Clinic, which opened its doors at Children's Hospital in 2015. This clinic is devoted to children with rare and undiagnosed illnesses. Collins Doran was the very first patient to get a diagnosis from the Causes Clinic. She has a gene disorder called Bainbridge-Roper syndrome. Her parents are grateful that the mystery of Collins' illness has at last been solved. BC's mining industry and BC Children's Hospital. It's a partnership that makes a big difference for young patients all over the province. Thank you to the mining industry of BC.
There's even more about what you do we just heard in that video. Thanks, Jeff. Now, a little bit about this group here. These are the junior miners, are they?
Yeah, these are the junior miners that we have out here with us today, and this is what it's really all about, is helping kids in this province. Sure. And the mining industry just every year has really committed to ensuring that children in this province have the absolute best health care that they can.
Fantastic. Well said. Let's reveal the total here, Jeff, you and I together. Or you take it. How about that? Ready?
Over to you, Andrew. 6, 8, 6, 7, 7, 6, $1,677,000.
From the mining community of BC, $1,677,000 plus. Thank you, everyone.
We are pleased to introduce you now to our 2016 champion child. I had a chance to chat with Aiden Chin earlier this evening. 5 years ago, cancer tore apart Aiden's world and forced him into BC Children's Hospital for weeks at a time. But you know what? Cancer couldn't break the deep bond Aiden had with his brother and his friends. In fact, it did quite the opposite.
I don't expect my cancer to come back. It's a new chapter in my life. I guess there is a sense of being a child, being a teen again. So there are times when I do feel free. I don't think I could ever fully go back to what it was like before. Bren was 7 years old and I was only 11, so we both were just kids, right?
I had no clue. I heard the cancer word, I was just like, what is that? Okay, maybe I'm gonna see him tomorrow. My eyes kind of started opening up and I was just like, Aiden's not gonna be here for a while. I'm only gonna see him maybe a couple times a week. It just kept on going in my head, like what if he was not gonna make it? What if I wasn't gonna see him at home anymore?
There were times when I was feeling really sick and out of it and tired, and there were times when it wasn't always the chemo, it was about how other patients in the hospital were doing.
You don't know what it's like, because I've been through so much pain, but I want to be here for 2 weeks. And they'd be here for 6 months, you say?
And I was sad that there were other patients and there were other children that were younger than me going through cancers that were harder than mine. Basically from that point on, I was like, why don't I try to get through it and then hopefully come back, help out. That's what I've basically been trying to do since I finished treatment. I got to join this club at the hospital called the Oncology Teen Group Club. It's something that you can't find out of the hospital. As a survivor, I'm still part of the teen group. There's still a lot of support that I can give to them and they can give to me, because there's an understanding that treatment isn't over when you're a survivor. There's still an emotional side of things. You have friends that are going through it, friends that aren't gonna make it through it, and that becomes a reality for you. It's not just over. Brooke was a friend of mine that I met in the hospital, and she became basically a sister to me. Brooke was definitely the closest friend that I had that I lost. The day before she passed away, I did get to see her in the hospital, and I did get to hold her hand, talk to her, and say goodbye, and tell her I loved her one last time. And I don't believe that you can accept something like that. You have to, I guess, learn to cope with it more. Before, I felt like cancer was something that was rare, that one in a ton of kids would be diagnosed, but it's not rare, and there's a lot of kids in oncology, children that are going through what you went through, and pain that is unexplainable. I want to be able to give back to those that have helped me in the hospital, that have made it so that I can go out there and be active and just live my life again.
It's a really good feeling that I could just go home and do something with my brother now. Without Children's Hospital, my brother wouldn't be here, so I'm eternally grateful for them being there.
I'm looking forward to staying connected to the hospital because it's been such a big part, giving back and pursuing the dreams that I have, and being able to do that because of BC Children's Hospital.
Miracle Weekend coming to a close, but what a weekend it's been. It's time to check in for a big total, guys.
It is.
Let's do
So
it.
before we do this, though, I really would like to say thanks to all the volunteers working behind the scenes who helped us out.
Yes.
Yes. It really is a cast of thousands. So do we want to do this right now?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Let's turn the numbers.
Okay.
8,
0, 6, 8, 1, 0. Yeah!
led by love, awed by the children, exploring their world of pure innocence, pure love. Mothers and fathers whisper their prayers, take joy in knowing that everyone shares their faith and hope and love. Little ones laughing, lost in their play, through grateful eyes you can hear them say, thank you all, thank you, thank you all, thank you. Miracles happen with love and with help from the angel in all of us. Miracles happen, oh yes they do. Here's hoping someday what happens for you, and the peace comes to you from above. Miracles happen with love. Miracles happen with love, and with help from the angel and all of us. Miracles happen, oh yes they do. Here's hoping someday what happens for you, and peace comes to you from above. Miracles happen.